empowering. This is an empowering project.
For the past 20 years, Yvonne Giles has fought to preserve Lexington's 20 historic black hamlets. The work leads her here, to the Ettinger town community.
A story of who we are. You know, this is what we accomplished. This is how we overcame adversity. It's always about that, always.
These African American communities have been on the county's landscape for over 100 years. But for many, the original schools, houses, churches, and even cemeteries have fallen victim to development, or they've been forgotten by younger generations. The Ettinger town community nearly faced the same fate.
To know that right now this hamlet will be protected for the next 5 years, my congregation's a little bit older, it gives them a sense of relief.
In the latest plans, Royster Road, where this hamlet sits, was set to be included in the newest urban services boundary expansion. But Councilmember Kathy Ploman said Tuesday the advisory committee changed the drawing. It'll keep these acres of land out of the expansion and still in the hands of Pastor Michael Jackson's community for now.
It's a little bit of both, not only to have a sense of place, but also to share the history that we have here.
As Giles says, these are stories of success that just need to be told.
And to celebrate the achievement of those who lived and still live in our black communities.
In Lexington, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.